Hello, this is Lisa from Happy Stamp, and today we are going to be making this cute Halloween Tic Tac holder. So this is going to be project number 4 of my 13 spooky projects of Halloween. I think it's really cute, and I used shimmery white cardstock with some Wink of Stella to give it some nighttime glow. And then you just open this up. And then on the inside it says trick or treat with the little frog paper. But the nice thing about this is that the opening for this is right here, so you really don't even have to open this up if you don't want to. Just throw it in your purse. And that's it. Oh, I forgot to turn my TV off. Hold on one second. Where is my remote? Not even paying any attention. I watch stuff in the background and I'm not even paying attention to what I'm watching, so it just drowns right out. Alright, so we're going to tie this back up real quick. It goes just like that. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. So I am using a piece of shimmery white, and before I get started, let me just do my hostess code here. This is my September hostess code. Use the hostess code and purchase $35 or more of product in the month of September, and you will be put in a drawing for a Stamparatus. So here is that code in case that you want anything that I am showing today. So this piece of shimmery white is 4 3/4 by 3, and I'm going to bring in my scoring tool here, and we are going to score this at 2 and 2 3/4. All right. Then I'm going to bring in my corner rounder, and using this piece right here, I'm just going to round the corners on all 4 of the corners. If you don't have this corner rounding tool, the envelope punch board has a corner rounder that is very nice that you could use. So let's get these folded. And gave a nice score with our, or nice varnish with our bone folder. And we're going to need, the other thing we're going to need is a piece of, I'm using the Toil and Trouble Designer Series paper, and I'm going to need a piece of paper that is 1 7/8. So that's the big line just before the 2. Well, let's do this one first because it's already 1 7/8 by 2 7/8. So that's this bigger line, this one right here. This is the 1/8, this is the 1/16. So it's this 7/8 is right there. And then this is already cut at 1 7/8. So this is 1 7/8 by 2 7/8. All right. Now I am going to round the corners of this one also. Now you don't have to necessarily round these corners because these are straight. So let's just round, let's see, I want the frogs to go up. So we will just round the corners of these 2 outside ones. Just like that. So they'll go in just like that. All right. So let's get some stamping done here. You're going to take your piece of shimmery white, and I'm going to take the Happy Halloween. The stamp sets that I'm using are Cauldron Bubble, Spooky Sweets, and Jar of Love. I'm going to take the Memento Tuxedo Black and stamp the Happy Halloween along this edge here. Okay. Then I'm going to take the smallest jar from the Jar of Love. And again, using the Memento Tuxedo Black. That's going to go on the front. All right. Now, let's take the little frog and let's see, where is my... I had a piece of leftover shimmery white. What did I do with it? Right here. And take the little frog, and he is going to get stamped here. And then let's see, let's wipe that off. Trying to get all my stamping done at once. A couple of things I will have to do after. Make sure he's all clean. And I need the Trick or Treat right here. All right, there's my Trick or Treat. And that's going to go right here. All right. And I think that's it for the moment. I know I'm going to need it again. For the moment, I am good. All right. Going to get a scrap of Granny Apple Green. And I'm going to cut out the little jar lid here with a, let's see, what's it called? Everyday Jars framelits. So I will use this here. And then from the Christmas staircase, I'm using these two, they're actually frames, they're little squares. And then I need the little frog from that one. So let's see, I don't think I'm going to be able to get them all on here, but let's see what I can get. Bring in my big shot here. So I have the jar top. I have the larger of the frame. Let's see if I can get this on here without it wiggling around. I have the smaller of the frame for my Trick or Treat. Yeah, I'll have to run that through separate. It's not wanting to cooperate. Let's see about the frog. Yep, we'll have to do those separate. That's fine. All right, so let's get these two run through. Right. So we have my jar lid and my square. Done with that for the moment. Let's get our little frog here. Well, before I do the little frog, let's do this one. right. I'm going to bring that back in a second, but I want to color my frog first. And here's my little trick or treat, which I cut some of the treat off, but that's okay. All right, for the little frog, I'm using our blends, and I'm using the dark old olive on his feet and on his bum right there, on his legs. And then I'm going to take my light old olive, and I'm just going to blend that together. All right. Now, he can be cut out. Sometimes this thing can be temperamental. And then sometimes it works just fine. All right, there's my frog. All right. There's our little frog there. All right, so now I'm going to take let's do this too while we're also used the, I'm just getting myself all mixed up here. Let's put this piece of paper on the inside because we're going to cut a window with the large square here. So and I'm only putting adhesive on the outer edges because we're going to be cutting out the middle. So this is going to go in here. Right like that. And we're going to take this square and put that in the middle of here. And of course this is not necessary, but it's, since we had the green and I was making, I thought it'd be nice to be able to see the green. Since, you know, the frog is green, the top is green, all that. So, all right. Now let's take our little lightning bug here with some more Memento Tuxedo Black. And we're just going to scatter these around here. Right. Now we're going to take our jar lid here, and I'm just going to put some glue right in the middle here. And this is going to go in here. Trying to center that there. All right, Then I'm going to take this string right here, and I'm going to stamp that on here. But I wanted to stamp it after I adhered it in case anything. I did do pretty good on this, but like right here, it's hanging off, which I'm okay with. Let's see. Let's get this block here. Use that on here. Some more Memento. Before I do that, I want to put this right down here at the end, because these strings are just a little larger than this jar lid. Okay, there we go. All right, get that out of the way. We can, I'm going to take my light Mango Melody, and I'm just going to color in, not doing any shading or anything on these lightning bugs. And then I'm going to take my Wink of Stella, and I'm going to put Wink of Stella on there. Oops, don't want to do that. And then I'm going to put them on their wings. Just gives it a little extra shimmer. All right. The other thing I'm going to do is let's take, this is from the Spooky Sweets, this little star in there, and my Mango Melody, and I'm just going to stamp a couple of stars on here. And I know I did something wrong. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. I knew I was going to do that because I did it on my last one. Okay, so on my last one I was able to pull up, I forgot to put my ribbon on. And I don't think I'm going to be able to do it on this one. So the ribbon, which is our Granny Apple Green, and I have about 12 inches here. I'm just gonna, you're gonna be able to see it on this one, but that's all right because it matches, so it's okay, no biggie. I'll use my snail, and this is gonna go right down the middle. But at least this time, I kept changing my mind, and I was going to add. Then I kept adding this stamp and that stamp, and luckily I got it all stamped without anything wonky happening. So this time at least I got all the stamping done before I put the ribbon on. So I'm taking just a little bit of snail in this Trick or Treat, and I'm adhering it to the other Granny Apple Green square, and then I'm just taking some more snail, and that's going to go right here. All right, and then on the outside I'm going to take my little frog, and I'm going to use a mini dimensional on him. Put that on the back. And he's going to sit right on top of the lid like he's looking at the fireflies, waiting for him. And then let's take our Tic Tacs with some glue dots. And I'm just putting 3 glue dots on there. Okay. And then that's just going to go right over the ribbon. Okay. And then you can close this up. And if you want to make it longer, let's make sure my ribbon is stuck in here real good. Maybe I'll put a glue dot on there too, just in case, because these glue dots stay really well. There we go. I think I'll put one on the other side too. There we go. All right. And we'll put our Tic Tacs back on here. And this gets closed up. Just like that. And take our ribbon scissors and just give that a little trim. And then that is it. Isn't it cute? I think it's really cute. All right. So there you have it. Starting September 5th, you'll be able to purchase the Halloween stamps, and everything else can be purchased now at www.happystamp.stampinup.net. And thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.